But I'm centered in the frame. Splashing. I don't know what that means. Okay, I promised Charlene, whose YouTube name, I'm not sure how to say it, or if it's sayable. It's Charlene Bay. Isn't that what we decided?
I decided that.
I asked Falcon. Well, I thought that's maybe what it was too. It's probably part of a first name, part of a last name, one of those kind of things. But I'll put it on the screen or over in the description or something if you want to go check her out. She's a real cool chick. She was wondering at night how I deal with this crazy monster as far as putting it on. And see this thing? This goes on the forehead. And I'm looking to make sure I'm in frame. And when I first started wearing it, and it's adjustable, it goes out a little further, in a little closer. It's just to get the top part of the mask sealed really well so you don't have it leaking into your eyes. But even when I have it adjusted the best I can, I still get leaking into my eyes. That's not good. And this little part here was pressing on my forehead so hard that it left it super sore, like it felt like I had been punched in the head. I never did bruise as far as coloring was concerned, but it felt bruised. It was super sore. And he'd forget, he'd come up and pop me in the head, which was not fun.
Like I beat you.
Pop, you do beat me.
Lies. You don't hit me.
It's all just horseplay, but sometimes, ouch.
Sometimes you hurt.
I was going to stab him with this very long needle tonight, and that was the only thing that stopped him from continuing on. Never mind. I'm not going to go into all that. It's not what this is about. Okay, Charlene, baby. I have one thing, this nifty nut mask, eye mask thing. You can see where I've gone to bed wearing my mascara every night. But it's kind of satiny on the inside, and I need to make myself some more, and the band is all flooped out and has no elasticity anymore. But I'll go ahead and I put it on. I'm going to show you the whole thing that I do here. Okay?
It's scary.
It's scary to him, but it's wonderful to me. Now, if you have little earplugs that you get from just, Walmart or whatever, roll those up and stick them in there. And Lizzie, if you're watching this, there were some down in that box for you. I don't know if you ever found them. There was a little purple organza bag with gold roses on it, and it had a couple of pairs of those. But you might use those. They're good for blocking out sound, help you have a really restful night. So anyway, I put this on, which helps to keep so much air from blowing in my eyes, and it blocks out most of the light in the room. I can't see what I'm doing, but oh, okay. And to keep the to keep the little headrest thing from hurting me, I have a headband, just like you wear on your head to keep your hair back. Matter of fact, I need to take this silly thing off. And I take it just like that, and I fold it in half. You could also, if you have some that are scrunchies that are nice thick fabric, this is, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's like a fuzzy kind of velour, I guess. It's like a fake velvet velour stuff. If you have a scrunchie, you can take out a seam just a little bit and take the elastic out of it and use that as well. So I fold it over, put this on, take this thing, and see out the bottom a little bit, and I just kind of place it where that goes. I always have my strap over the front like that, so there's nothing obstructing when I put this on. And I just kind of place it over my sleep mask. I get it scooped up a little bit so it's not too much in the way. Pull it down my head. Now it's starting up because it could tell that I was breathing, so it started itself. And strap in. And I adjust it. Make sure I've got a good seal.
Say bogey on your 6.
When I laugh, I leak out the sides.
And it goes.
But trying to get it to do it, but it won't.
I think you're just actually pooting. You need to have it on your mask.
I'm not actually pooting. It was just my mask, especially if we get a little humid in there.
Especially if you had beans.
I keep my humidity on my machine down pretty low, just like a 1, because I don't like it when it gets too warm. It makes me feel like I'm suffocating and I panic. I like cool air at night, but I have to have a little bit of moisture or my sinuses get real dried out. My nose stops up about probably 5 hours into sleeping, and then my mouth opens, and I wake up with my mouth completely dry like a piece of paper, as I always say. And but when I wake up, I just stuff all this into there.
When you wake up, I'm there.
I need to wash it again. Our water is leaving spots all over it. Probably need to wash it with some vinegar. It's just going to be gross. But I just put all that in there, either before I wash it or after, depending on how lazy I am. Sometimes I don't wash it until right before bedtime. I just stuff it away. There is no need whatsoever to buy expensive stuff. They make all kinds of stuff. I went on ahead and bought this cover. I'm dragging the cord with me. I bought this cover to go on my tube because it keeps water. It keeps the tube from getting so cold that the warm air coming through it was causing condensation. Is what I'm trying to say, because the tube was really cold. And so I got like a Snuggie for it. Person could make that really easily, but when I got my CPAP and everything, I was at a point of exhaustion where there was just no way I could even fathom having to sew something even as simple as a tube. And what's the other thing I was gonna
Justin
recommend?
comes back with Sonic for you while you're DY mode.
I'm about to go shower, wash my grody hair.
Man.
Sorry, I've just spaced out. What else? Oh,
Justin's amazing.
they sell special pillows. I've shown you guys before, but I'm going to reiterate for those of you who are maybe just searching. You don't watch me. You're searching for help on sleeping more comfortably with your mask and stuff. This little U-shaped travel pillow is made out of memory foam, and this outside stuff is super, super soft. And it also vibrated. It had a little switch there, and it had like a battery pack in the back. I just kind of pulled those out because it has a zipper. And so I just went in there, and I just pulled it out, cut the wires, and shush. Still feel something in there. Weird. I wonder what it is. Anyhow, I got the guts out of it, so it's a lot softer and more comfortable, and it helps. It helps to keep me laying right at night, and it keeps my mask from touching like the pillow. Like if I was lying on a normal pillow, if I laid on my side, it would push that mask. But when I have this, it keeps my mask elevated, my face and my mask elevated enough that nothing's pushing on the mask. And it's great for lying on my back because for the first time in my adult life, I can sleep on my back now, which is terrific because it feels good to my back to sleep on my back. But I couldn't do it before because I would start choking. So, and it makes for super comfortable sleeping because it is like real squishy mushy. And, oh, it's just right. It's wonderful. And he has it half the time and I have to take it back from him. He steals it constantly. That's it. That's all. Just a few little tips. I hope that makes your mask and your sleeping more comfortable for you. There's lots of ways to do it. I'm going to put a link over in the description on the side. I'm not going to do this whole thing because... But for a group of people, it's a forum type of thing. And I may put 2 links up because I found a second place as well. It's called Sleep Guide. And it's a forum type thing. And they have so many interesting tips. And people ask questions. No questions considered too dumb. Everybody will jump in and help you out with whatever you need help with. But keep in mind, you don't have to buy all the expensive stuff. I wrote a post saying, hey, I found this cheap way to do this and that. And they're like, well, yeah, but you could just go here and buy it. And it sort of seemed to offend some of them that I worked it out very cheaply at home. But that's the way to go because you can spend, $500 buying or more, buying a little extra stuff for your nighttime sleep machine. And it's usually very unnecessary. Anyway, gotta go. Bye, guys. Hope that helped.